Hello, my name is Cecile le Guern. I work at BRGM, the French Geological Survey. So welcome to the geochemistry section. So first, why is subsoil geochemistry so important to urban management, development and planning? Actually, subsoil geochemistry is useful since the early phases of urban planning. In particular, its knowledge allows anticipating the compatibility between the planned uses of the subsurface and the chemical quality of the subsoil. It avoids, for instance, building schools on heavily contaminated areas or putting sensitive underground infrastructure, such as metering, drinkable water bearing networks, in unhealthy zones. The knowledge of subsoil geochemistry allows also adapting urban planning by adapting the use to the chemical quality of subsoils, including baseline and contamination knowledge. As regards the redevelopment project, such knowledge is also useful, for instance, to anticipate contamination problems. It's easier, indeed, to manage a contamination when it is anticipated. The absence of anticipation generates economic difficulties, delays, bad image that can be very difficult to overcome. And 3D geochemistry is also useful to anticipate the management of excavated materials. It facilitates their reuse in zones of equivalent geochemistry. The optimized management of excavated materials can save enormous amounts of money. It represents millions of euros, and it also has environmental impacts. So all of these aspects can have important economic, environmental and social consequences. Subsurface geochemistry is therefore considered essential for urban sustainable development. So in this section, you will find some good examples of good practices, or at least best efforts illustrated by case studies. For instance, the Vienna and Glasgow case studies in Austria and UK respectively illustrate urban geochemical sampling surveys. So we'll find some not examples also that can be referred as with good effort with respect to database, but also to 3D representation of geochemical data. So we'll find also more details in the dedicated report associated to this section, and apart from this report, you will also find a link to the Urban Geochemical Mapping Manual that was edited by the Eurogeo Survey Group. And this manual provides good practices of 2D data acquisition of topsoil. Some advice can be used for 3D acquisition. So, hoping you will find the necessary information in this section, and wishing you good reading.